Welcome, citizen. I am your host, Venerati, and today is one more dish on this Saturday buffet as we are going to see the bronze and silver championship. Well, this is the best of, I guess, the bronze-silver tournament in between Incognito and Zorm. Now, one of these players ended up winning. And while they warm up, while they're building all their shenanigans, I'm going to go over what NAW is real quick. If you have not seen this before, this is really cool. NAW is North American Weekly Tournament, and that is a weekly tournament, hence the name. And it's actually run by Incognito. I haven't actually seen him play in the game yet, period. I believe he's a silver level player, but don't let that fool you. He's a really good guy. He is a really good organizer, as this tournament's been legit. He has the observers in there, and has a live stream team. I haven't really been a part of that. I don't actually do the live stream just quite yet. However, I don't think I have the internet connection for it. But this is some pretty legit stuff. He is working on getting a prize series set up. He does actually have the sanction of Blizzard. So he's got all of his ducks in a row as far as this tournament goes. The diamond and platinum level fills up really, really quick. It's just the lower silver and bronze that does not fill up particularly as quick as the other brackets do. So guys, if you're interested in joining a tournament, this is free, this is fun. I've played in it before, and the people here are great. It's just a blast. So give it a try if you haven't tried it already. So anyway, back to the game. What we have here is Incognito spawning as the Red Zerg in the south. We are on Steps of War. He is going to be opening up with the spawn pool, getting extractor, probably going to be going for metabolic boost. Well, once he pops that 100 mark and is, I would say, doing some sort of zergling push or harass, maybe even going banelings, as Zorm is actually walling off his base. Now, in Steps of War, I've talked about it before, and particularly we see this, I don't know, actually, I might take that back. With this level of play, you still kind of have the weird effect of we're really, really close. This rush distance is really damn close. I think it's one of the shortest in the game, if not the shortest. And it kind of makes you think, well, do I have to play a defensive and sit there and kind of brace myself for an attack, or do I rush? And these games on this small of a map can take forever before you actually see any sort of conflict because of that. Now, what we've got going on here, Zorm, bring on his orbital command. Is he going to scan? Is he going to mule? There we go. Wait, he's going to mule. Okay. So, Zorm throwing down the reactor. Going to be seeing a lot of Marines from Zorm then. We do have the Queen coming for Incognito online. Is she going to creep or is she going to juice it? Oh, she juices it. And we do have Baneling Nest coming on. So, Incognito is going to be knocking on the door of Zorm. Now, these supply depots, although they were buffed in the patch before last, I think, or last patch, not sure. They were buffed from 350 to 400, but still, those Banelings are going to freaking waltz right through that. So we actually do have Banelings queuing up for Incognito right on the front door. They look like dirty coffee beans right there. And what do we got going on here? More and more Zerglings. Basically, Incognito is going to be going for the gold right here, as he has not built any drones for quite some time. Meanwhile, Zorm is building up his economy somewhat. He has both reactors online, fully saturated. Let's go take a look at the income tab real quick. The harvester count, really, really close still, as we do actually have a lot more gas coming in for Zorm, of course, because he has both reactors online. And we did have a Marine right there getting kind of risky, because you do not want to be caught out in the open, especially while there's Banelings around, as a Marine, because Marines just freaking melt. Like, oh god, it's ridiculous. Either way, we have the second rat coming on for Zorm. Zorm isn't actually doing anything with it, as he doesn't really have much money at the moment. And we actually have a factory. Factory will be getting a tech lab. Maybe tanks, probably. Not really sure about that. Maybe Thor's, not sure. Either way, we do have the Banelings coming up here on the door. Will it be enough? Yes, we do see that. We do see the supply depot go down. The barracks also very, very wounded right now. All these Zerglings rushing in, not with a metabolic boost, but rushing in nonetheless, as they will. I do believe this will be enough to kill all these Marines. Never mind. We do see Incognito actually running away, skirting around with the Zerglings. I don't know if he's going to try to buy himself some time. Actually, he's queuing up Banelings. Not so sure about that, doing that in the bases. The Banelings do take quite some time to build. All these Marines are going to be able to kill what's left over of the Zerglings, and they're going to be able to pop these Banelings, as these Banelings, yeah, none of them are actually going to survive. So, not so sure about that call from Incognito. But meanwhile, all of the Zerglings are knocking on the door. We are fixing to see Metabolic Boost finish up here. This supply depot is going to die before the Marines are going to be able to reinforce it and throw these Zerglings off their back. These Zerglings, once again, running past the Marines, allowing free pot shots, running into the mineral line. Now, this is good stuff, as Zorm is going to suffer a lot of economic damage here if Incognito can actually get something done with these Zerglings. Meanwhile, we do have more Zerglings sitting here, not doing anything on the front door. These Zerglings can easily surround this Hellion at this point, especially with a Metabolic Boost. Because we do have this supply depot on fire. It will die. And more Banelings in the... I don't know. I don't really feel that this is a good call at all, as these Banelings take too long to build. And, yeah, lost tab. Most of those losses right there are from those Banelings. So not too sure about that, as we do have more Zerglings on the front door. However, too many Marines have massed up here. Now, that's a great stop for Banelings, but you need to make the Banelings outside the front door, not where they're going to be in danger while they're brewing. Now, the idea of being sneaky and throwing a Baneling or two back here is not a bad idea. Don't get me wrong on that one. But you need to have something else distracting Zorm while you're doing it. But, you know, hey, whatever. We're all working. We're all looking to improve. Incognito. Meanwhile, bringing his natural online, will be starting to populate that. Also, will be bringing the Roach Warren online, as he is going to be switching it up a little bit, as that front door was burst once before. So, not going to have to worry about that too much. And this barracks is not looking too healthy. However, there is SEV going to be fixing that up. And we just saw 2 scans right there. Not so sure about that the placement of that one. But, hey, either way, Incognito sitting on a fat wad of cash right now, not spending it, as he has... There we go. And we see more Zerglings coming online. We do see the lair. And for this right now, we just have eggs brewing on top of that hatchery. So... we do have the command center, and we do have a starport coming for Zorm. Zorm looking to expand. Looks like he's going to be throwing in some medevacs, would be my guess, as for supporting his units right here. But it could really be anything. Banshees are particularly effective against the Zerg units over here, units period, especially running into the Harvester line and just going up in there, as two Banshees can one-shot a drone. Can one-shot a drone or a harvester of any sort, as we do see more eggs going down for Incognito. We do see a few roaches, and we see the Infernal Pre-Igniter for those Hellions. So the Hellions are going to be super, super effective against these Zerglings, as 2 of them will be able to one-shot the Zerglings, as they will take so much damage. Let's see, I forgot what it was off the top of my head. We will see, right now it's only 14, but when it finishes up, wait, how long do we have? 8 seconds, we'll count down to it. Meanwhile, we do have the army of Incognito massing on this door. It's not really massing, as this army pales in comparison to Zorm's army right now. So, right now, 24 damage to Zergling in 1 hit. So, yes, these Zerglings will be able to be 2-shot. So, a pair of Hellions will do a crap ton of damage, especially if you get the Zerglings chasing you. Stop for just half a second, shoot, and then keep on going. And actually, we have a Spire coming on for Incognito. So, Incognito might be looking to do a Mutilated Zergling build here, as it's super, super effective. And especially if he can keep Zorm bottled up. However, Zorm is going to be flying that command center across, and I don't think Incognito is actually going to be seeing this. No, he does not see that. Oh, wait, he sees it for half a second. So I'm not sure if he is actually aware of that, but he does not see it on the ground. We have that one Zergling doing post duty, so that's a pretty daunting task, as there is a freaking flood of Marines right here just waiting to bust out of that gate. We do have the armory, and we actually have a Thor coming online. So Zorm is going to be in a good position when those Mutalisks start showing up, as the Mutalisks, they just fall from the skies when you see those Javelin missiles coming up and attacking them. So we do see 4 Mutalisks coming up for Incognito. Meanwhile, Incognito's got a pretty big economy going right now, as he does have 41 Harvesters on the field versus Zorm's 24, as Zorm has been one-basing it and has built up quite a substantial army. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at the army tab, as we see, yes, there is a 20 supply difference. Actually, there is a 30 supply difference, because all of those other ones are actually Harvesters for Incognito. So Incognito needs to start really ramping up his army production, or Zorm is going to be able to throw down the gates and just come waltzing into his base and not be able to be stopped at all, as Zorm has a overwhelming advantage right now as far as army goes. But we do have the Banelings. Now, the Banelings could really be what turns the table for this kind of battle. As look at this, it's almost all Marines. As that's a crap ton of Marines. Yeah, 2 pages of Marines. So yeah, that's a lot of Marines, one way or another. So both these reactors have been churning out units non-stop there. We don't see any sort of upgrade for the Marines. So we do see Zorm moving out. Zorm, I don't know if he's going to look to occupy his natural here, as along with the expansion that he has right there. Now Zorm was supply locked there too, so Zorm not really doing a proper job of keeping his people well fed. But we do have him moving out, so it's not going to matter, as a lot of these guys are going to die. And we have Incognito loading up his overlords right here. So he needs to go ahead and throw these units down, as we are going to see a lot of conflict right here. So we do have the overlords moving up here. So are we actually going to see... We are going to see Baneleys dropping on the units here, waiting for those Baneleys to drop. Not... Oh, we saw one Baneley drop, but... yeah, everything else was destroyed. So... yeah, Incognito put it quite well. That was... Incognito, I think, was kind of caught with his pants down right there. Not sure if he was really expecting that shenanigans. So Incognito right now, really bad position, doesn't have anything online. He has 3 Mutilas. Actually, he taps out with the destruction of his poor hatchery right there. Or is that the lair? Either way, we had a lot of drones. We could have seen a drone rush. I mean, you could have put some effort into it. So either way, Zorm takes the bronze silver tier of the North American Weekly. Zorm doing a good job in the end, able to basically bottle up and just come ripping out of there and catch Incognito with his pants down, not prepared. Either way, it was a good game overall. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be the gold, platinum coming tonight and the diamond coming tomorrow. Not sure if Incognito is going to postpone it because of Halloween. I don't know if nerds celebrate Halloween. I know I will, but either way, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I have hours and hours left, so there will be more coming for the Saturday buffet. So please join me for those, and as always, citizens, stay safe.